After a series of security problems and leadership lapses in America's nuclear arsenal, the Secretary of Defense is ordering changes.
We must restore the prestige that attracted the brightest minds of the Cold War era. So our most talented young men and women see the nuclear pathway as promising and valued.
Secretary Hagel says a consistent lack of investment is at the root of the problems highlighted in a couple of recent reviews. So he's ordering an increase in spending that'll amount to $10 billion over the next 5 years. On Capitol Hill today, the House is expected to approve the Keystone XL pipeline, and a vote's expected next week in the Senate. President Obama overseas is still reserving judgment.
If my Republican friends really want to focus on what's good for the American people in terms of job creation and lower energy costs, we should be engaging in a conversation about what are we doing to produce even more homegrown energy.
The president has now left Burma on his way to this weekend's G20 summit in Australia. The showdown is ramping up over immigration reform after the president again promised to issue executive orders before the end of the year.
This is exactly what the American people said on Election Day they didn't want. And so all the options are on the table. We're having discussions with our members, and there are no decisions been made as to how we will fight this if he proceeds.
The president's reportedly ready to issue executive orders that include amnesty for millions of illegal immigrants. Another Ebola patient is headed for Nebraska. A doctor working in Sierra Leone, Dr. Martin Salia, tested positive earlier this week and is expected to fly to the biocontainment unit at the University of Nebraska this weekend. Just a couple of weeks ago, journalist Ashoka Mukpo was successfully treated there. Major security problems at the White House are being highlighted in a new Homeland Security report. A review of the incident in September where a man hopped the fence, made it all the way inside, shows a series of problems. Some officers apparently thought bushes would stop him. Others didn't know about the intrusion because of a communications breakdown. Still others didn't know the layout of the White House. Now the suspect, Omar Gonzalez, is facing a long list of charges. Scientists are taking a stab at digging into a comet with the lander that touched down this week.
We have activated also the drill. It started to drill, this we got, but then we lost contact again. I mean, we knew this because the orbiter is below the horizon again.
The big problem, the lander's batteries may run out of juice before data on the samples can be sent back to Earth. The good news, there's no tiger roaming around outside Disneyland Paris. But the bad news, there's definitely some sort of big cat on the prowl. Experts have ruled out the possibility of it being a tiger, but now admit they don't know what it is. The search continues. I'm Ric Blackwell, right here on Newsmax TV.